Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are reading new releases today. If you like music in the background while you're reading, the author created a playlist on Spotify for the book. It is so good. It goes so well with the book. She knows what she was doing because the first song goes so perfectly with like the third chapter of the book, and I was like, this is so good. The playlist is called The Kiss Countdown, and it was made by the author, so check it out. It's on Spotify. I love reading, but nothing hits better when you're reading a book written by Black author and you can see yourself in the main character. Because right now I'm reading this, I'm in page 36. I'm reading this and she's like talking about her hair, and she's like, then I took my hair down only to discover that it was still dim. If I leave it like this, by the end of the night, my curls will lose all definition and shrink. Then I'll come back home resembling Samuel L. Jackson in The Unbreakable. Like, I understand that part because me too, that just made me happy. And I'm just like, I just love reading like Black authors work and seeing myself in the work. That made me so happy. I want to highlight it. That really made me happy. There has been so many new releases lately, like a lot in the month of April, but I've been reading the Kiss Countdown because I could not wait. I've been reading it for 2 days now, and I am currently in chapters like 27. I'm going to chapter 27, but yeah, I've been reading it for the past few days. But there has been so many new releases that I just cannot wait to read them, and I thought let's film a video where I film some of the new releases that came out. Look at this. Look out, like, I love this cover. This is When I Think of You by Maya Ariel. This is Second Chance, all of this. When I saw this on TikTok, I think, and I hurried over and I pre-ordered it, and it came, and I'm in love with the cover, and I'm in love with it more because '𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤 says we are lucky to have this booming new voice in romance. We're going to love it because 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤 said so. This is Second Chance. They were like in college going out, and then now they're in the real world. Something happened. I don't know. I just know that I'm excited to read this, and I just cannot wait to read it. Plus this, like, they both are debut novels. It looks beautiful. I'm in love. Plus this Black woman, Black love. I mean, like, you know, what's not to love? What's not to love? Also, What I Love by Elsie Silver also came out. I'm thinking I want to leave this for the summer, like when we like deep into summer. I want to reach for it and then read it because Elsie Silver writing just give me like beach vibe, park vibe, like you go in a cabin with your friends. There's like a lake somewhere, you just sit there and like you like pull her book out and you read it, because she has one of the most easygoing, easy to read writing. I just really love, like, I read all like Chestnut Swing series last year. Love that series, so I think I want to leave this for the summer. Just for the summer come out. I read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and I fell in love with Jacob. So I could not wait to read this. Plus I've been hearing so many good things about it, and I just know I'm going to love it. I just know. This is about Emma. It's Emma and Jackson. Emma and Jackson, they kind of like have a curse because everyone they break up with then date someone else, and then that person end up finding like the love of their life, something like that. We'll figure it out because I'm going to read it. But from what I can read from the back, I know that they have this little curse thing going on because everybody they date, they break up with them, then this person go and date someone else, and then that person end up being the love of their life. So that sounds good, and also original. I don't think I've ever read something like that. So Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I might pick it up after the Kiss Countdown. I might pick it up for this video. Also, I am so incredibly excited to read the Reappearance of Richard Green. I am so incredibly excited. Like last Saturday, I went to the park with it. I read like the first few pages and something like came up and I had to come home and do something. But when I tell you, from the first few pages, I'm intrigued what's happening. I just cannot wait to finish it. I literally cannot wait to finish it. I mean, I have to read the first few pages again to like to fully understand what was going on, but I just can't wait to read it. It's about this girl, her mom disappeared like when she was 2 years old, and now they're doing this documentary about her mom, and then the mom reappear. Her mom's name is Rachel. So yeah, it just sounds so good. And like Holly Jackson, one of my favorite read this year was Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I love that book. So the fact that she already has me from the first few pages of this book, I just know this is going to be absolutely amazing. I have not searched up anything about it because I'm just like, I don't want anyone to spoil this for me. I just don't want it. I want to be like a little detective, like I was in Good Girl's Guide to Murder when I read this book. And then last but not least, we have Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. I've heard mixed review about this, but I still think I'm going to really like it because the synopsis sounds good, synopsis sounds cute. And I really like Lynn Painter writing. But yeah, a lot of new releases. But I am done reading The Kiss Got Down by Etta Easton. This is our first novel, and I'm just so like, this is so inspiring. I am so inspired. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. Like, I've been enjoying this so much. And it's also the most like one of the most fluffiest, cutest books that I've read so far this year, and I love it more because it's black romance, black love. Like, what's not to love? It's just giving everything that I want. It's literally like, it's so like, you read the plot, like you read the synopsis in the back and you know what to expect, and it's the cutest little thing. But it's about this girl, Mary Price. She is an event planner. She's jobless. No one is hiring her, and you an event planner, so you're jobless, babe. But she's jobless, she's newly single, and she's about to lose her apartment, worrying about her mom life, worried about her mom hospital bill. Her mom has something that is a little bit sad, honestly, really sad, because I know someone who has the type of thing that her mom is like currently battling with, and that was really sad. But yeah, she's currently worrying about her mom's hospital bill, her mom's health. Her life isn't really going in the best way, basically. One day she walks into her favorite coffee shop and she saw her annoying ex-boyfriend, who makes it a point to tell people that he's a lawyer every time. But she walks in, see him, and she's like, oh my god. And he's there with his annoying but beautiful and successful but annoying new girlfriend. And she's just like, I'm just like, oh my god, why are you here? And he's just like, yeah, this is my new girl, say hello. I said it, my new girl, you know, doing things that exes do. And then she's just like, she sees that he's like acting up, and she's like, yeah, I'm also here with my new man. I'm also here with my boyfriend. The girl is single, she ain't got no boyfriend. But enter our MMC Vixen, who is an astronaut. Like, talk about an upgrade. Talk about upgrade isn't even the word that I would use, honestly. The man is an astronaut. He works for NASA. Are you serious? But walks in our MMC. He walks in. She called him over because she had met him days prior, before like this whole thing, because she spilled coffee on him and all of that. I'm not spoiling it. It's honestly in the back of the book. This is why I said it's like the fluffiest, straight to the point book ever. And yeah, so she spilled coffee on him days prior. So they like kind of like knowing each other. She called him over. She's like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, Vincent. Vincent, say hi. And Vincent's just like, girl, you good? What is wrong with you? But he plays along. Thankfully, he plays along, and the boyfriend was just like a little bit mad, like, oh, how dare you? And then this man goes, hi, how are you? I'm Vincent, an astronaut. And then the guy didn't really believe him, like, oh, astronaut, yeah, right. So yeah, the romance, a fake dating plot started going on, and then turns out Vincent, our MMC, also needs someone to act as his first, like, his fixed girlfriend, because he needs his family to be off his back for something. And the plot just goes there, and then he invites her to stay with him. I'm not spoiling it, I promise, but he invites her to stay in his like place so she could save and all of that. And I have been smiling, giggling, and going, this is so cute. Like, I was telling my husband about it. He was just like, how long has she known this guy? Like, this is not normal. Why are you moving in with this guy you only know for 2 business days? I'm like, listen, life is boring. Let me have this. Okay, this is cute. He's an astronaut. Why don't you get? Like, this is perfect. So yeah, this is what I've been reading. I am currently in chapter 27, and we are at the part of the third act breakup. Like, I know why the third act breakup has to happen. I know we need it sometimes, but it's just so annoying. Like, honestly, it's just so annoying because it's always a misunderstanding or miscommunication. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, oh my god, girl, why is this happening again? Like, I love the fact how like all of us like readers hate the third act breakup, but all the others are like, it's happening again, babes, it's happening again. But most of they're like, yeah. I feel like I read a lot of fluffy, but to read a black romance fluffy cutesy book, I'm like, this is going to be my comfort read, because I was smiling the all day. I'm like, this is so cute. And on chapter 27 so far, that's all we have. That's literally all we have. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna finish it. Hi, I am done. I finished it. I think I said earlier this is going to be my little comfort read, and it is. It was so freaking cute. I enjoyed this so much. It's gonna be one of those books where I'm having one of those weeks, one of those moments where I need something to read, but I don't want to think too much about it. I'm just going to pick it up. And I know I keep saying it's cute and fluffy, but that's because that's the only way I could explain it. It's just like a nice cozy hug, and like in a book form. That's what this is given. It's like your favorite movie that you know you can always go to when your brain is not going to work too hard because you know the plot already, you know everything that's gonna be said. Yeah, I really like it. The only thing I wanted, my god, the only thing I wanted, I really wanted like dual POV, because we only get her, like we got only her POV, and I love dual POV. I want to know what the man is thinking. Let me read his thoughts. I want to know every situation. What are your thoughts? Are you obsessed with her? Are you in love yet? Or like, you know, like I feel like we're gonna read his emotions like through her POV, but I'm just like, I want to be in his mind. I want to pick his brain up for a little bit, and we didn't have his POV, and I'm just like, I really want to do a POV. Like I really want to do a POV. It's just like my favorite thing. I want to know if the guy is obsessed and like admiring her. Are you in love at first sight? That's just my liking, you know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rate it a 4 star. Yeah, I really like it. Oh my god, I saw the Afterlight edition for it. I saw the Afterlight freaking edition, and I am in love with that cover because they have the cutest little like dates. They have the cutest little moments with each other, right? And when I saw the Afterlight edition, the inside cover is literally them on their dates. It's so cute. It's so cute. I need it. I saw it, I'm like, usually I don't care for special edition, but this one might have me. This one I might say yes, because like I was picturing the whole time when they were going to the cute little dates that they were having, I was picturing everything. I'm like, this is so cute in my mind, but seeing them like fully painted, I want it now. I really want it. But yeah, 4 star. And I think now I'm going to pick up Just for the Summer by Etta Jimenez. In my last reading vlog that I'm going to be more reserved with my 5 star. I'm going to think about a book before I just rate it a 5 star. But there's nothing else I could have rated this book other than a 5 star. I love this. This was so good. I have not talked to you guys ever since I was reading it. I think I spent like 3 days reading this, but I did not pick up my camera. I didn't say anything because I had a horrible headache. It was an off and on headache, but this book really helped me with it. Like I was in pain, but I could not stop thinking about the characters, everything that I felt while I was reading this book. I couldn't stop. It pains me to put it down. If you have not read this book, it's a very simple plot, right? It's a very simple plot, and the beginning of the book we like jump into the plot, but just it went into some deeper theme that I did not even think that this book would go into. But let me just tell you what it is about. We follow Justin and Emma. Justin posted this Reddit thread and it went viral. Basically, he was saying that every woman that he dates, hold on. He posted this Reddit thread that says, basically every woman I date more than a few times ends up finding her soulmate after we break up. It's a thing. And they started calling him the good luck charm. So he's a curse. He has a curse that every woman he dates, after they break up, that woman then go find like her true love. And Emma, our female character, ended up seeing that And then she DM'd them and she's like, oh my god, I've had the exact thing happen to me. And I think she, like, this has been happening to us like for like 7 years. So she DM'd them, they laughed about it, went on for the day. And then Justin went and told his friend, he had a couple of friends, told them, hey, like Emma, this girl, saw my Reddit post and she like DM'd me and we talked about it and she has the same thing. And then one of his friends was just like, oh my god, so if you and this girl date, basically you guys will just cancel each other's curses and you can go and find your soulmate that you both have the curse, so you will be helping each other out. Justin then put this to Emma and Emma was just like, hey, yeah, why not? Let's give it a shot. Why not? Obviously, we know it's a romance book. They're going to end up falling in love. But when I tell you what I was not expecting was me sitting there like, why is this deeper than I thought? Like, I know I always say, I thought this book was just gonna be fluffy and cute. I know that. I know that. But I really did not discover, do you not think fluffy, cutesy? I mean, it's gorgeous for the summer. So I'm expecting I can be at the beach reading this. I'm expecting there's not going to be any tears. There wasn't any tears, but I choked up. I was like, wait, no, why is it sad though? Like, I was like, oh. Can people see me? Because I might get a little tear. I enjoyed it so much. I realized something about Abby Jimenez. Like when I read Yours Truly, I realized that she does, like when you're reading the book, you're like, oh, this is just going to be like a nice little fun cutesy book. But then she dives into some real life, like full on real life events. That's what had me absolutely completely like locked in this book. Like apart from the love, apart from the chemistry between the two characters, Emma and Justin, apart from the friendship that they built while they were doing this whole thing, when I tell you I was locked in because I fell in love with the like more important like theme in this book. So in Yours Truly, the real life event that was happening in there was that in Yours Truly we follow Jacob and Brianna's brother needed a kidney, and obviously people go through that all the time, right? In this one, it was more family oriented type of issue that was going on. Emma had a very, very rocky relationship with her mother. Her mother just was in and out of her life, and her mother was going through so much, and Emma just couldn't see it for what it was. Honestly, that broke my heart. So Justin also family was going through something, so they both were going through some family oriented type of things, type of issue going on. And obviously like things like that do happen, like the theme that was going on with the whole family stuff do happen, where in Emma's part, her mom was in and out of her life, Obviously people do go through that in real life. But the one that really, because my mom is in my life, but thankfully, but the one that truly stays with me was Justin's storyline with his like whole siblings and stuff. I'm the youngest of my family, right? So I will never know the sacrifice that my older sister made to take care of me or anything like that at all. I would never know. But when I was reading Justin, Justin's storyline, it reminds me of this conversation that my sister and I had the other day. So Justin's mom did something, so she has to go away for a while, right? So now Justin became the legal guardian of his siblings, and even though he loves his siblings, he didn't really necessarily want to do that. He just wanted to be a young man. He wanted to go on dates with Emma. He wanted to go out with his friends. He just wanted to be a young man, obviously trying to figure his life out and all of that. He had a dog. He just wanted to take care of the dog, take care of him, go out and all of that. And now he has to be a parent. That, like, he didn't plan to be a parent, obviously. Now he has to be a parent to his siblings and make sure that they are well fed, they are okay, nothing's happening to him and all of that. And when I was reading that, when I tell you I got a little bit emotional, because just days prior, me and my sister were talking about that, because I am the youngest out of the family. I'm the baby out of the family. And when we came here, we're not from the state originally, but when we came here, it was my brother, my sister, and my mom. And my sister, we were talking about it, and I was just like, how did you do all of this? Because I remember everything that happened, I was calling my sister. If I was sick in school, my sister. If I needed a ride, my sister. If I was doing good in school, my sister. If I was doing bad, my sister. Everything I had to call my sister, plus the language barrier. So I was like, how did you manage? Because I don't remember you complaining at all whatsoever. So when I was reading Justin like storyline about that, I was just like, this just reminded me of a conversation that my sister and I had, because when we came here, the language barrier and all of that, she had to kind of like grow up fast and help mom out with us and everything. And that really just kind of, I don't know why, it got me a little bit emotional, because you will have Justin say like he did not want to do this. He doesn't want to be a parent. He doesn't want to do this. He just want to enjoy life. And one of the things that my sister said was just like, I knew that we needed the help, so I knew, one, I had to grow fast. Two, I knew you were like looking up to me, so I know like there's certain things that I could never do. I had to be not necessarily perfect, but I had to be almost close to perfect and make sure that my little sister who's looking up to me like see that a good set example. And I don't know why, when I was reading this, I was just like, this is reminding me of her so much. like I was like, oh my god, why is this reminding me of her so much? When Justin was just like, I just wanted to go out with Emma, I just wanted to do this, I just wanted to do that. Like I remember sometimes she'll go out with her friends and then my mom would call her like, hey Rosalie, you have homework, you have to come home. I felt so bad. She needs a girl. And I was just like, I need help with this, I need help with that. And I just felt bad, because she's like, yeah, it was a lot of pressure. And he had a lot of pressure to make sure that his siblings was good and okay and all of that. And I don't know, that really just skyrocketed the book for me. I was just like, this is real life. Why do I feel like he's real? I just want to protect him and be like, I'm so sorry. But like, also you have to do this because you're the legal guardians now, you know. I'm sorry. It just felt real. It felt real. Characters was good. And like Emma, oh my god, Emma during the third act, Emma, what she did to better herself, amazing, absolutely amazing. I love this. It was a pure 5-star. I also started the reappearance of Rachel Price, and I am so intrigued to finish this. I am so excited to finish it. I just think it's going to be absolutely amazing, because I think I said it's about this woman, Rachel Price, and she went missing 16 years ago. Her daughter was in the back of the car when she like went missing or whatever. Now she's presumed dead. Obviously not, because she reappeared, but it's 16 years ago, 16 years later, she's presumed dead, and they're doing a documentary about her life. And then her daughter now is 16 years old, or is it 7? I think she's 16 or 17. They're doing a documentary, so the daughter was being interviewed and all of that. And the thing is, the daughter was in the car when she was 2, so she probably saw who told the mother or like what happened, but because she was 2, she doesn't remember what happened. I don't know, I just find that so crazy. I was just like, oh my god, that's insane, because it could literally be someone you know. It could literally be someone you know, but you can't remember what happened to your mother and you're like 2 years old. But she's also like, she doesn't talk to the grandmother, and the grandmother came in. This is just the first chapter, so I hope that's not spoiling. Like, I'm not trying to spoil it, but like, the grandmother came in, and the grandmother isn't really friendly to the dad. She was just like, can I say that? The grandmother was just like, the dad did it. And I'm just like, girl, why would you just think that your like daughter husband had something to do with her being dead or something? But I am so excited to see what happened when she reappeared. Like, I am so intrigued to finish this, and I think I'm going to read like majority of it tonight, and hopefully tomorrow we could finish it, because it's Friday night, so I can finish it. But I'm really trying to see like what is the ending. Like, I am so excited. I just want to see how it ends. Hi, I am done. I stayed up till 2 a.m. to finish this. I am so proud of myself, because my gosh, was this long. You know how like there are books that are long and you don't feel the longevity of it because so much is happening, so you're just reading everything, you're like, oh my god, this is so good, this is just great. And there are books like this one that are so long and you just feel every page, and that's what I felt for this book. But I am done. I liked it. I ended up really liking it at the end. I think I'm gonna rate it like a 3.5 star, like a 3.5 star, because the ending was actually shocking. I did not see it coming. I thought about absolutely complete everything, but what the ending was, I didn't see coming. Did not see coming at all, and that was good. That was good. Did not love it as much as I thought I was going to love it, but it's okay. But yeah, Rachel came back, and she was telling stories and what happened to her and all of that. Obviously, she was telling the story to Belle, and Belle didn't really believe her. I mean, would you? Didn't really believe her, because she was just like, the version she would tell Belle about the story of what happened to her was different from the version she would tell like Charlie, Belle's father, and it was absolutely confusing. It was just like, wait, that was a lie, that was a lie. And little things that you miss were just very like clear. You're just like, wait, that's not what you said. That was when I was like, oh my god, I need to pay attention, because I'm like, that's not what you said though. That's not what you said. You said something else. And Belle will like immediately was like, wait a minute. She said this to me. Why did she say that to dad? And why did she say that to dad? And like, this doesn't really make sense. So we know that she was lying and we know all of that. So now Belle was like gathering information and evidence to like show to like the world, because again, they filming this documentary that was renamed to The Appearance of Rachel Price. So she wants to prove to everybody like Rachel Price was lying. She was not kidnapped. So she was going around following Rachel, getting evidence, and I was right with her. I was right there with her, like, yep, she's lying. I know she's lying. She's doing suspicious stuff. And everybody, and I tell you everybody, but the wrong person that did it. The one person that did it. They not guessed it. They not guessed that. But everyone else, I was like, suspicious. Everyone is suspicious. But the one person, my detective skill was 0. Like this, I was like, when I got to the end and I was like, wait, no, it can't be. And we find out who did it. I was like, oh, I was wrong. I liked it. I just didn't love it as much as I thought I was going to love it. Like Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson is still my favorite, because I really thought I was going to love this. I mean, the story was interesting, everything else was interesting, and it was just like crazy. I just wanted it. Like if it was like 200 pages shorter, I feel like I would have absolutely completely give it a 4-star, because like in the middle part it was so many things happening, but like nothing of importance. Like to me, nothing important was happening, and I was just like, where are we going with all of this? Like all of this information and like evidence that we get in, yeah, this is good, but where are we going with it? Because at this point I was tired and I wanted to go to bed, and I was just like, I actually can go to bed. I have to stay up and finish this. Yeah, I finished it and I liked it, and I want to spoil the little, I'm gonna spoil it for you. I want to tell you who did it, because I was shocked, and I need to tell someone. So I'm gonna give you a second to click off the video, because I want to tell you who was behind all of this, because I did not see it coming. So this is where I said bye to the people who don't want to the spoiler. But wait for a second. If you want the spoiler, I'll just give you a second. Bye, I'll see you next time. It was the father. It was a father and the grandpa this whole entire time. The grandpa, Belle grew up with the dad, and this is her ride or die like person. This is who she loved. This is who she grew up with, who she loves, who loves her, who just been taking care of her since she was like 2 years old. He was behind absolutely completely everything. I was shocked. Did not see that coming. I didn't see it coming at all, because once we start figuring out like he might be behind it, I was like, oh no, there's gonna be a little twist, and it's not going to be a thing. And then we find out that this man asked his dad to do it, because when he was like 16 something years old, his dad actually pushed his wife, like his mother, off the stair, and his mother ended up dead. So he saw that and he asked his dad, if you don't do that, I will tell the cop that you did this to mom, so you might as well do this for me. And then the grandpa just did it, followed Rachel around and kidnapped Rachel and put her in this thing, and has Rachel for the longest time, but just told the son, yeah, I killed her. But now, the present time, the grandpa has dementia, so he doesn't remember anything. I was sitting there like, wait, what on earth is going on? When I tell you, I was shocked. And then another twist is that Belle has a cousin, and her name is Carter. Guess what? That's actually her sister, because when the grandpa kidnapped Rachel and put her to this thing that he kept her, Rachel was actually a couple of weeks pregnant, and she gave birth, and the grandpa just took the kid and brought the kid to his other son Jeff, and they raised them has his own, because his wife, Jeff's wife, and him was trying to get pregnant for a couple of years. Absolutely shocked. I was like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? And that's what gave it a 3.5, because I did not see that coming. One, I was laughing like, wait, this is insane, this is crazy, where are we going with all this? And then I couldn't stop laughing, because I'm just like, that's the most craziest, funniest thing that could have happened. This is a very, very confusing family, and I ended up giving it, like, it's not funny, obviously, a very sad story, but I was shocked, and I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The dad. And I'm like, oh, you cannot trust anyone. You really can't trust anyone. I felt stupid because I kept saying everybody but the dad. I'm like, the dad loves Rachel. I should have seen it coming, because when he saw Rachel, he was kind of like shocked, like, oh my god, she's actually alive. And he didn't hug her or anything like that. He was just looking at her, sent a fish. But I thought it seems like, oh, like she was gone for 16 years, so he's shocked to see her and like obviously would want to hug her. But it's like, you're a new person after 16 years. I just thought that was what was happening, but no, it's because he thought she was dead, because he was behind all of this. Yeah, this was good. I liked it. I will read it again for sure. I just wish that it was a little bit shorter, but yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care of yourself. God bless you, and bye.